Hi Leo, this is Grisel with Psychic MD, and I'm here to do your June reading. So, we're in the middle of it, you guys. And I'm gonna say this has been just a really strange time for me. So I'm really interested. Well, I'm a Leo too. I'm fascinated and interested to see what comes up for you. The first thing I noticed without shuffling, I just got done with Aries, but at the bottom of the deck, I'm looking at the Death card. Many different changes for you guys. Okay, incredible changes for you. In fact, I'm going to start out with the energy. Energy for June for my Leos. So what does Leo have to look forward to? Leo for the month of June. Leo, what's going on with you guys? Hi. Angel of Balance. But it came upside down. What is going on with you? Okay, so I'm gonna say, okay, look at this angel first of all. The Angel of Balance. She has so much blue. I feel like that has everything to do with your throat chakra. And because it's coming reversed, you know what I'm going to say already? You're not speaking your truth. Something about you not speaking your truth is keeping you out of balance. Because I have the Angel of Balance right here. And take a look at how green this is. I feel like when it's in balance, you're going to do a lot of heart chakra healing. Now, when you're not speaking your truth, your healing is impeded. It's like prevented. It's stopped. It's just not going anywhere. So the way around this... There's no way around this. You're going to have to speak your truth. I personally can think of a couple of situations, one in particular, that this is totally true for me. So, another thing that you want to look at the Angel of Balance right here is that she's like reverent with the liquid, the blue liquid in there. It's almost like, you know what, this balance is healing. And when I speak my truth, it brings about balance, and balance brings me healing. So I still feel like your throat chakra and your heart chakra are tied in together. I think that some of you might be interested in sacred geometry, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So 12, the number 12 would boil down to a 3. And that would be cooperation, creativity. That's a nod to the Empress as well. But that all came reversed, so I'm going to see why. Leo, what is going on? You guys can't do this. You can't be in this reverse energy. Show me, please, why Leo is coming up with the Angel of Balance reverse. What do we need to know to help Leo gain balance? Pardon me. Gosh. What happened? Hang on. Oh my goodness, you guys have to put up with a lot. Okay, look. So literally, this jumped out of my deck and fell. This is what you need to do to gain balance. Some of you guys flat out need to go out in the sun, get some sun. Get you some sunlight. Get you some communication with spirit. Get you barefoot on the ground and grounding, okay? This is going to be really healing to you. This is going to give you a lot of messages and a lot of connectivity with spirit, with God, with higher, with source. Again, I'm seeing a nod to like sacred geometry and a lot of freedom in that. I feel like, Leos, you're becoming even more who you are, and that's going to even be more beautiful once you speak your truth, okay? So I know for me, I've been like really stuffing my truth and trying to fit in the box continually, which I never have anyways. But this is just not, for me personally, just so you know, this is being aware that you don't fit in the box and trying not to speak your truth because no one else agrees with you, or no one else sees things the way you do, or trying to dim your spark for other people to be comfortable. Any of those things are going to fit into that mold, okay? So whatever your truth is, it's really important that you actually just speak it. I'm going to really work on this too. I just struggle with it, especially with like current events and affairs, because I know that I'm less than like the 2% out there, and I know that people think I'm just out there, and it makes me struggle because I have a lot of friends that don't agree, and it's fine not to agree, but it's just not easy, okay? So some of you guys could be feeling the same. Some of you guys could be feeling like the Lone Ranger, maybe. Get out in the sun. That's going to help you. And now, Spirit, for courage and wisdom, maybe to speak your truth even more, with more clarity. Number 19 boils down to a 10. Okay. And that's all about new beginnings. I think also, look, you're moving. Some of you guys are physically moving, Leo, into calmer waters. Look at all this green. You're just moving away from a situation or places or things that hold you back, maybe that hold you back from speaking your truth. You could also have a loss of some friendships going by the wayside, saying, you know what, we're not with Leo, we're not on Team Leo anymore. They're too far out there, or they spoke their truth. I'm offended, I'm pissed off, or whatever the case may be. And 3 others are going to be like the wind beneath your wings, and I'm going to be totally corny like that and say it. But Leo, this is you getting help with people who support and love and encourage you. They may not understand or believe necessarily the way you do, or whatever it is that your truth is that you are speaking, but they're here to pull you when you're weary. They're here to guide you, whatever that is, okay? So you could have some losses. It could affect your stability, your self-esteem. You could feel like a little bit of a depression state, okay? Things could feel rocky for a little bit, but even the rocky motion, like the water's already tumultuous, right? We just have to get to a better place. I feel like some of you guys are having headaches. Some of you guys are having anxiety. Some of you guys are having what you think could be like mental illness. And it's not. It's watching too much media, too much garbage on TV. It's eating the wrong foods. You know what? I'm not one to preach like the food thing, because chunky monkey here, like I'm all about, but that has to end. So we have to start taking better care of our bodies, getting the exercise that we desperately need. Our bodies need that. Think a lot more intelligently about what you're doing, about how you're feeding your body, looking at the ingredients yourselves, and not necessarily going by what the package says, like fat-free or things like that. Just reading labels and eating mindfully, okay? Now, I mindfully bought a bag of chips. And I know this is not like the best for me, obviously. I mean, I like crunchy things. So not to counteract that, but I also bought like a whole bunch of garlic, and I'm gonna, I already started the process. I'm making, I guess it's like pickled garlic, spicy pickled garlic cloves, and you eat them raw. Yeah, it's a TikTok challenge. Big surprise, okay? I'm like a teen at heart. But basically, so what you do is I peeled like 4 heads of garlic, and I stuck them in a jar. I did rice vinegar, seasoned rice vinegar in there. It's going to be 2 weeks for it to pickle. And then after that, I get to go ahead and put the rest of the ingredients in. So we're going to see how those turn out, but it's a 2-week experiment. Anyways, long story short, the thing is to be mindful that you are really eating for your body type, for your mind especially. Yeah, I'm working on that too. So Leo, this is going to lead you to great epiphanies. Now, I want you to look at this. You are having 2 really big hits, I'm going to say, big awakenings, big downloads from Spirit. If you just get out in the sun a little bit, going to put you in tune with Spirit. I think you're going to get a lot of messages. I think that those of you working on trying to be psychic, I say that because you know what? We all have that talent. We all have that ability. And we all have that gut feeling, that God-given, that notion, okay? So you already are. Just practicing and believing in yourself is one thing. But the Queen of Cups is somebody who really embraces her spirituality, really connected with Spirit, could have had a lot of things going on with them, could be a little bit on the emotional side, a little topsy-turvy at times, but I think that you are cutting out everything that doesn't improve, help your body, It doesn't improve your mental state, your physical state, speaking your truth. If it doesn't fall in line with your truth, dear Leo, I think you're cutting that crap out. So that's what I see for you as far as this goes. Now I'm going to keep it short and sweet. That was all really deep. So I do want to go into a little bit about love life. So let's find out, Leos. What's going on with your love life, Leos? What about love? What about love? Thank you, Pink. I hope I don't get in trouble for that. Nobody cares. Leos. Major changes again. Major changes, major endings. Some of you guys need to do some cord cutting. Let me tell you, in order to bring this about, some of you guys are tied to a past lover that's never ever coming back. I hate to put it this way, but it needs a radically change. So you can see the new day. That is just not that I'm a skier, but I picture like skiing with fresh powder on the ground and you just being excited to go out there and see what the day brings. And so that's what I see here is once we put to death this idea, this notion, and the control of literally someone that we're just attached to that's toxic. Get rid of that, and then we're going to feel the sun in our faces, the wind, the crisp and beautiful air. We're going to see the beautiful trees for what they really are, and we are going to be enveloped in that stability that we deeply crave, okay? Big changes for you. Okay, so I'm just going to say, some of you guys are having problems with your hair follicles, ingrown hairs. I know that's like random and weird and kind of gross, but ingrown hairs, some of you guys are having hair plugs done. Some of you guys, something to do with your hair follicles. So I don't know about that. If even you're getting styes in your eyes, things like that could be happening to you. At least that's what I'm seeing. Leo, in love, what do we need to know about Leo's love life, please? Okay, Page of Wands. Somebody wants to come in and out. How often does that happen? Like all the time. So this person doesn't want to stay. This is a person who's in it to play. They want to be in, then out. Exactly the way it sounds. I'm not going to sugarcoat it or anything else, okay? I feel like this is an energy of, oh, I'm excited now. All right, see ya. And they're just gone. So if you're looking for a long-term relationship, this is not your person. Don't entertain people that have a cycle. I see a cycle here of leaving you. Because this big O is like, it's a turnaround. Let's turn around. Let's do it again and again. Sorry about my camera shaking. Calm down. So don't do that cycle again, please. We know better. We should know better by now. Yeah. What we're looking for is stability. We're looking for people that are in it to win it, in it for the long haul, that are willing to put in time, money, energy. Loyalty is incredibly important. Family, who has like a true bond with you, who's willing to invest time and energy in you, in yours, however that looks like to you, okay? And I'm going to say, you know what, a lot of yellow, that's solar plexus energy, and a lot of yellow here. So I feel like if you're operating from your solar plexus, you're going to have a clear idea of who is for you long-term and who is not, and you're just going to kind of skip the scallywags. No other way to put it. Even if you're currently in a relationship, you know, I feel like everything is changing. Even relationships. Don't be surprised if your relationships radically change. With that death and rebirth card, that's a number 13, of course. Boils down to a 4. It's about your stability. So let's see. What other love messages do we have, please, for Leo? Love messages. Ta-da! Okay, you saw me mix them. So the sun, I feel like getting, again, connected with the juice of life, what brings you joy, what really in your gut is you. Ultimately, whether other people agree or don't agree, it doesn't matter. Embrace that with your entire heart. There's that heart connection. I even feel like your mind being healed. I know that we need the sun, the vitamin D and all that stuff to even have that mental balance, if you will. Okay. But I think that you have a lot of options. You're going to be drawing people to you like fire always does. Leo, you guys are beautiful. You always draw people to you no matter what. What other love messages? Oh my gosh. Okay. Manifest. You're going to be manifesting. Manifest exactly what you want and without fear. Take time to just break down and feel the feelings of what you're manifesting. Pick one or two things. Don't pick like this long list of, oh, he's got to look like this or she. One or two things. For me, it's kindness. You have to be kind and you have to be loyal. Otherwise, see ya. Kindness and loyalty are really important to me. If you're mean, rude, selfish, I'm not attracted. I don't care what you make. I don't care. You have to have like the inner workings that are suitable for me. So I hope that that makes sense. Now, when you're manifesting, it's good to sink into that feeling, focus on it, and act like you already have it. Just that gratitude and that fun and that sense of play, whatever it is that you're trying to manifest, because it's yours if you just really focus. Now, be careful because you can also, in this manifesting energy, manifest things that you don't want. If you're not focused on things that you are trying to create and you're only focused on negative things, you're going to bring about more of those negative things, right? What else do we need to know for Leo? Any new love? You're defensive, Leo. Bring those defenses down just a little bit. Again, don't mind my busted up nails. They were looking all fly last week and the week before, and now here we are. But I'm telling you, lower your guard just a little bit, okay? People know you're defensive. People know that you can kick ass, by the way. Look at how she's holding this one. It's one of my all-time favorite cards here. You can do anything. You can defend yourself, so you don't have to be so like, all right, on guard, right? Last love messages for Leo, please. Okay. King of Swords. So maybe you're drawing to you someone who is an air sign, somebody who can read the signs. Somebody's an individual, a little bit of a warrior, or they have been in the past, or known to be combative maybe. This person is highly intellectual. They can get a lot of messages from spirit. They could even see birds and get a lot of messages from them. They intuitively can get messages to cut through the BS, okay? And sometimes, dear Leo, let's not kid ourselves. We need to cut through our own BS. So maybe this is what you need, even if it's a current partner. Last messages for Leo. Queen of Cups, dropping into who you are psychically, dropping in and accepting how feminine you are. Even if you're masculine, your feminine side, feeling the juiciness and the flow, feeling the fabric on your skin, being able to empathically feel other people as well. The Knight of Pentacles, somebody wants to devote some time to you, okay? So don't be so defensive. They're going to devote a little bit of time for you. They're not afraid. They're here to stay. I feel like they're kind of, I want to say homegrown, but very like salt of the earth type. Now, I'm seeing half a horse, and the horse is usually like freedom. So this person, I feel like, experienced freedom, or maybe they've been free for a long time, they've been single for a long time, and they want to settle. They always think, well, you know, I have my freedom if I want it, but my choice is to settle. So look for those things. And if you look, there's like a ribbon of color here. I want to, you know what? I'm going to do my nails, and then I'm going to do your reading at some point. It makes me so mad. Anyways, but you have this ribbon of spirit coming through, and this person is going to be spiritual. If you're looking for somebody new or somebody that's with you currently and think that they're going to change and evolve as well, just so wait, like if you're changing, they have to change some way, somehow, because that's just how things get done, okay? It's like you throw a wrench into a vortex and the air changes just a little bit. I don't know, that's a bad analogy, but you know what I'm saying. And so with that, I'm going to leave you. I kind of went over the time allotted myself, but much love to you. Thank you so much. And Leo, we will see you super soon. Have a good one. Namaste.